I was born March 3rd, 1999, and then 25 years later we've got him. And it was just an interesting experience to go through what my parents went through 25 years ago. I was born 2 pounds 8 ounces, super tiny. I was in here for what, 2.5 months. My mother always told me stories of, like, you know, how good the nurses were.
I think the funny part about Ian now having a baby is his baby ended up in our NICU too. It was a very brief stay. Seeing those babies that we saw and we took care of years ago, they're coming back and they're having babies. So it's amazing to see the next generation coming back, taking care of their babies. We remember that we took care of them, and we remember their moms, and they're now grandmas. So it's just like the whole, the turnaround of it all from generation to generation.
We always knew we wanted kids, like from an early age. I feel like we talked about that very
My
early
dad
on.
And marriage and stuff.
Yeah,
like
and just
that.
like what our future looked like. So when I turned 16 and I found out that I had all the issues that I had, we kind of put the topic of children on a back burner, because like at that point in time we were told we would never have kids. A friend had recommended Sarah Onan to me, and she's like, she's really great, like you need to see her. And I finally went to her, and she was so understanding. I mean, she truly is like the best doctor. I don't know, something was just different about all of it, and then we found out that we were pregnant.
Years of prayers had finally been answered. We had tried and talked about it for a while, and nothing really ever stuck until finally he did.
I knew I was going to have a hard pregnancy, but I didn't know the extent of it. I had gestational diabetes. We found out around 18 weeks, I think. My ultrasound showed a hole in his heart. Ended up finding out he had marginal cord. Instead of his umbilical cord connecting in the center of the placenta, it connected off to the very edge where the placenta meets the uterine wall. I had a scheduled induction at 38 weeks. Weston was in the NICU for 4 days. The nurses that we had while we were in the NICU, I mean, they were absolutely amazing. Dr. Raj was great the entire time when he was in the NICU. Yeah, he was amazing.
They really do go above and beyond. There wasn't a question that wasn't answered. There wasn't a worry that wasn't set aside or anything along those lines, and they truly do make you feel like family.
It's really amazing to see those people coming back to have their babies in the same place where they were born. And that's really special to us as the nurses and the staff, to know that that our patients want to come back here to us because we feel like family to each other, and we want to take care of their families.
I have my my baby pictures actually over there in the hallway. Seeing it on the wall is like looking into a memory that's in my head, because I remember the water and Mom telling me, like, you know, don't run out in that river while they're trying to take photos and stuff, because I was a very rambunctious little child. Every time I come in here and see the photo, it's like a weird sense of nostalgia in a way.
When Ian would come into the nursery or into the NICU to sit down, he would say, my mom told me all about this. She remembered all these noises and these lights and these sounds, and he was like, she was right, that's exactly what it's like.
One of them was actually in the room with us for his birth, and once she put 2 and 2 together, it was like a family reunion in a sense, with catching up with somebody you hadn't talked to in forever. And then next thing you know, you're going and meeting other people, and then you'll be in your room taking care of the baby, and somebody will knock on the door and walk in and be like, you don't remember me, but I'm so-and-so.
One of the things I remember about Ian was that I was pregnant when he was born, so I took care of him a lot while I was pregnant, and then I had my son a little early as well, and he ended up in the NICU. Funny thing about it is we're from the same county, we're from Union County, and the kids grew up together. They played ball together, they were on the same baseball teams growing up, so it's really neat to get that connection inside the hospital and then outside the hospital as well, with the parents and the babies.
I think we're just taking it like a little bit at a time.
Definitely just going to soak in this stage and soak in life with him.